away the opportunity. Comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot. Coming out is White. The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown. And Board back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. away the opportunity. Comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons.
It has turned the calendar to September, and it's hockey season once again in New England. Welcome to Adelard Arena in Woonsocket, Rhode Island. It is the RA St. M's U15s against Boston Hockey Academy. Matt Jolis alongside Brady Kutu here on Fans Only Sports Network, our inaugural full season of coverage through the RA Saints season, whether it's ESHL, USHL, Northeast Pack, whatever. If it's a game here at Adelard Arena, we'll have it for you on the broadcast. Boston Hockey Academy in the green with the Saints in the Montreal Canadiens styled uniforms of the blue and red. And already the Saints programming a big win on the board. The U14s took down 95 Giants 10-2. In the morning game. That's a way to wake yourself up in the morning.
Yeah, I think so, right? Little quadruple header here on FOSN. That's the way to get it started. Big 10-2 win. The U15s. You know, these guys came out with a hunger. You could tell just in the morning skate we just had. And you know what? The M's are ready. We're ready. Got a big fight feel here in Woonsocket.
17 minutes on the board for these U15s, and it's the number 18 of Nate Tardy for the faceoff, and we're underway. That one gets cycled back around, goes off of Tardy's stick, down deep into the zone. Be scooped up by Briggs for BHA, and a quick hit on the boards. And a hand pass, and so we're going to get a faceoff down right in front of the net. Saints get the win and a quick shot on goal. Tardy is going right to business.
Yeah.
He is not tardy to this game in any way, shape, or form.
Alrighty, the quick offensive attack by the M's, what they need against a tough and big Boston Hockey Academy defense.
With a lot of international players as Lang tries to take this one down. Excuse me, that's actually the 13 of Larson. And that one kicks back out. Dylan Crayer featured in this game in the starting line on the right wing. His brother Matt Crayer just played in the 14s game and had a pretty good game as that one comes right across, and it's the aforementioned Crayer. Tardy pushes that one into the corner. Is that scooped up by Nick Whitehead? Whitehead will drop that one back again right through the center, and it's pinched out from the 97 of Cameron Briggs right in front of his keeper's net, and BHA tries to go back on the offensive possession. Barksdale tried to push that one, could not get it.
Early press shown by both sides in their respective zones.
Play in the neutral zone here, and that one's kicked around, and an offside will be called. Actually, we're going to get a penalty, I think, and a hooking call. Or no.
No, it was offside.
They're just going to call offsides.
Yeah.
I have no clue what the referee was doing, as he was making the signal that we normally see for hooking, and maybe just a warning given to somebody.
Perhaps.
Kicked down and then kicked away by Diane Catquiz. Sammy Diane Catquiz, the goalkeeper in net today for the Saints from Montreal. As this one's going to go all the way down. No, icing is the call around the backside boards. Saints try to set.
Hard press is correct, Brady, by this Boston Hockey Academy. They had 3 players in very deep defensively.
Yeah, they've really controlled the neutral zone throughout the entire game. I know it's early on, but I think the neutral zone could be the key to who comes out on top tonight.
Conrad Fondark, who was a blessing for this team last year from White Bear Lake, Minnesota. That's a hockey state.
Oh, yeah.
And we'll see if... Oh, there we go! And a shot and a score right away. And it's the 22 of Tegan Erguson.
The Nebraska native making it 1-0 Saints.
Lincoln, Nebraska, not exactly what you would think when you think of hockey.
That's football country right there, Big Red.
That is football country, and Ingerson puts the first one on the board for the Saints, and both the U14s and 15s have started early in the season. Hagerman moves this one forward. Fondark, hard shot. That one went just up over top and may have actually caught into the netting, and so I'll get a stoppage of play with 14:10 to go. Mate Tardy, Nick Whitehead, Dylan Crayer, Gabe Simpson, Don Soma, the starting 5 for this 15. They're going to give Fondark the assist on Ingerson's goal.
Artis Tutton is trying to get it out of that zone. Soma sending it in deep.
That one's going to get kicked all the way back. It's going to skate down the ice. No icing calls. It came off of a player. Simpson's going to chase that one back. Nowareski tries to get that one forward. It gets blocked in by Hobel. That one is a shot and a save made by Cadquiz. Spun back out and carried across by Soma. Soma has that one flicked off of his stick. The Saints are going to track back into the neutral zone and try to reset as they go off of the 23. And that is Novorowski. Some of these players have changed their numbers from last season, and it's confusing me a little bit. Hornberger is going to send himself down the ice to chase this one. Ryan Hornberger, Cerritos, California. As that one is carried all the way forward, Nick Whitehead. Whitehead gets rubbed off of the play, bounces back for Hornberger, catches it at the blue line, threw that one in, and goes just past. Not a lot of work done, though, on the opposite side of the ice so far. Catacombs only a couple of shots on goal, a couple of saves, though. Crayer is going to pinch in to try to push that one past the 97 of Briggs on the backside boards. Amico is out there alongside of the 13 of Hornberger on defense right now for this Saints side. Carter Amico from Westbrook, Maine. Right in front, a shot and a save as Tardy threw one on net.
Yeah, great setup there by the M's. Tardy's got that one-timer, that quick shot. That little flick of the wrist has worked for Tardy so far. Doesn't have a goal yet, but he's getting the puck. M's really just getting the puck on the net. They're bound to get another soon.
Evan Grant from Conestoga, Ontario, is the goalkeeper in net today for the BHA. 15s, 16s, and 18s playing against Boston Hockey Academy today. The 95 Giants played the U14 team. These two sides, the 95 Giants and BHA, will play each other again tomorrow. Same set, as it'll be the U14s at 9, and then the 15s, 16s, and 18s to follow 11, 1, and 3. As they close off week 1 of the season. That one went right across the mouth of the goal. Potter was whacking at it, and Grant is going to pin it for a save. Line changes from both sides.
Grant, another Canadian on this BHA team.
Yeah, this Boston Hockey Academy team, a lot of international players. We were talking about that before the game. Players from Russia, from Ukraine, from Latvia, from Canada, amongst all the North American players, and they come from really pretty much everywhere as well, too.
BHA could feel it. They're getting, I mean, they've been shut out of their zone lately, but when they've gotten in their offensive zone, applying pressure to the defense, creating some good chances, they can feel it.
Face-off won by the Saints. They're going to try to spin that one around the backside boards. Soma works it forward. Ingerson, who has the goal of the game, as he pinches that one along the backside boards. Still trying to work it through. Fondark in the mix there. Ingerson is able to get a hold of it, pushes that one back, held at the blue line. And the Saints will have to reset back in the neutral zone. Soma, Fondark, Hagerman. Hagerman's able to get it through traffic for Conrad Fondark. Fondark had a twig spin on him as it ran off of the backside. Lost a little bit of a handle on his stick and lost the handle of the puck as well, and found himself trying to work with the backside of his blade, and he wanted the front side instead. Soma right in front. That one is saved. Maybe smartly played there as Dom Soma threw that one on net and was trying to work the screen of Nico Bromley.
The M's got caught in the middle of a line change. And get very smart by Soma. Start the clock. Get those fresh legs out on the ice.
As Soma and Bromley were standing there with nobody else around them and would have gotten caught 5 green jerseys to 2 white jerseys. Just throw it on net. Allow your team the opportunity to be able to get themselves back. Sharabakov, Nikita Sharabakov from Novosibirsk in Russia. One of those international players that we mentioned on this BHA side. This is Sharabakov. Sends that one into traffic. Kornick has it. Sends that one down into the corner. Saints are going to work this around the backside boards. Hornberger pushes it forward. Bounces back the other way. Thinking for a second to take a whack at it was Amico, and instead he spins it back for the 5 of Ryder Tanner from McCall, Idaho. The Idaho Steelheads in the ECHL, the local, I think the only Idaho hockey team that exists.
East Coast Hockey League. Yeah, let's put a team in Idaho.
Yeah, that is one of those things that I think everyone still remembers and recalls, as that one's going to go up into the netting. Everyone remembers and recalls the ECHL as when it was just the East Coast itself. And so it was known as the East Coast Hockey League, and then there was a massive merger that happened, I want to say about 5 or 6 years ago now, to create sort of like a true double-A hockey level. And now we have the ECHL letters, and everyone still goes East Coast Hockey League, where you go, no. There's a hard shot, and Grant's going to make a save again, and we'll get a stoppage of play. And it's still that corner side, and it's Tardy has had a number of shots on goal today, trying to get one in along with Crayer and Whitehead. And I think I'm going to have to say eyes on Nate Tardy. He has been pretty good through this first period of play.
Oh, I agree.
BHA tries to clear the zone here as Long works that one down. Bounces off of him as there's defensive play, and now we're going to get an arm up and a penalty called, as you could hear the boards rock on that hit, and going to the penalty box looks to be the number 8 of Matt Grimes.
Yeah, no doubt. I believe that was a high stick.
Yeah, they called
roughing, excuse me.
They called roughing. They could have called either.
I was going to say, it was either or.
Yeah, could have called either or in that situation. Grimes' stick did go up as he made the hit, but it was the hit to the boards that was the transgression called by the referees. And Berg starts off BHA on this power play. Bullard kicked into the backside corner. Berg tries to spin it out. That one gets spun out instead by the Saints. Defense comes all the way down. Icing will be the call.
So you know it's early still. I know we're almost 10 minutes into this one, but I really think BHA's got to capitalize on this man advantage. I mean, the M's have been persistent in that zone, and BHA's got some chances. But you know what? With the man advantage, they want to stay in this game. They got to capitalize on this.
Can the 15s do what the 14s do and score 2 shorthanded goals on 1 penalty kill?
That would be impressive.
We saw that happen in period 1 of the first game today in the U14s, and we're just going to talk about this because it was one insane game. 5 goals in the first period. It was 8-1 at the end of the second. They finished 10-2.
Oh.
Kennedy takes the face-off there against Olivia. Olivia wins that one for BHA, sends that one down into the corner. Saints are going to work this one out on the shorthanded side. Kicked all the way back, lost an edge, and tumbling down was a 58 of Kayla Bullard. Bullard from Stevenson, Virginia. Back to Bullard at the blue line, kept it in, kicks that one over. Held by Malik Olivia. In the neutral zone area, now finally back into the offensive zone. They try to switch sides of the ice. Berg has to get it off of the deflection from the boards. For Bullard, once again, that one is shot, pops through, and a score! With 42 seconds left in the power play, they get the goal as it ping-ponged around, and it's the 23 of Grant Barksdale from Wasilla, Alaska. That's the home of Sarah Palin.
Is it really?
That is. That is Wasilla, Alaska. That is the home of Sarah Palin, the former mayor of Wasilla, became governor of Alaska, one-time vice presidential candidate. And Grant Barksdale has tied this game at 1 on a power play goal. Hagerman for the Saints as he's bumped there hard by the 6 of Arturs Tustin. Around the backside board, Simpson for the Saints scoops that one up. Looking to try to get through traffic. He can't run off of the play there by the 97 of Briggs. Soma keeps it in the zone. Fonderk tried to grab at it. Cameron tried to push him off. Fonderk went through, and Evans picks that up, deflects it off of the side boards, and chasing it will be Soma against a 20 of Chase Cameron. Multiple players tied up down in the defensive zone as the puck squirts free and will carry all the way down. No icing called. It was touched on its way into the zone. Saints with an opportunity to try to work this one. Nowarski, that one goes wide. 5:52 left to go here. Oh! He got it in the corner!
Wow.
A wicked wrister. And it's 2-1. And it's the 23 of Baron Nowarski. That's a way to kick back.
The way to respond after that power play.
Now the Saints back in front 2-1. Nowarski, who just scored the goal, back out on the ice right away. Gomes tries to go for that one. He will chase it.
There you go.
And here he goes, Nowarski right through the middle, and there's going to be a penalty called. Not a penalty shot, but they're going to get BHA for tripping. Do they send the 2 of Berg? No, it's the 12 of Shutt.
They're going to change that to hooking, actually, so it's...
Yeah, it's Goliath Shutt. It's going to be 2 minutes in the box for hooking. There was a sandwich play as Nowolarski's trying to go through the middle. He had two guys on him, and it was like one hit one way, one hit the other way, and it was like, who are they going to call? And they decided to go ahead and call the 12 of Goliath Shutt for hooking. And so a power play opportunity for the Saints. 5:20 left to go here in the period. Amico works that back line with Hornberger. Tardy in the center as they work with Whitehead. And the 21 of Dylan Cryer on this power play unit 1 for the Saints. Whitehead circles around. Holding. Carries it all the way around. Drops it back for Cryer. Cryer will carry across. Sends that one through the middle. And it may have deflected off of a stick of the 18 of Tardy right in the center. Before it is saved by Grant.
And I say Tardy had a little screen going on against Evan Grant. Good vision, though, by Grant. Read the screen, read the play, grabbed it right off of the stick of Tardy.
Potter, Kennedy, Simpson come out onto the ice. Power play unit 2 as they work forward with Davey and Soma. Griffin Davey from Mansfield, Massachusetts. First time today we've called his name on the ice. Simpson carries that one off. Tried to stick it forward. Simpson has to carry it back across. Shot it right through the center. Davey was trying to spin it. They could not get it all the way on net. 1 minute left to go in the power play. 4:20 left to go here in this first period of action. An active first period as we've had 3 goals. 2 for the Saints, 1 for BHA. All right, Saints M's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Stanley Tree. Employee owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. By Joseph Lammy, 926 Cranston Avenue, Warwick Avenue. Wow, messed that one up today. Visit JosephLammy.com for more information and by RREliteRecruits.com. Hey, it's game 1 of the season, right?
We got time.
Get the mistakes out of the way.
Yeah.
Early morning start for us, too, with a 9 a.m. faceoff. Hard shot there.
I didn't miss by much.
Just off to the side, and that was from the number 9 of James Bond. Gotta love that name.
Yeah.
Your name is James Bond, and you're a hockey player, though he's lost 2 letters from the backside of his jersey, so it just says on, but he's certainly on his game right now because he took a hard shot that went just wide. 20 seconds left to go in this advantage for the Saints. Grimes taps that one for Bond. Hagerman sent it right back out in front, and Ingerson looking for his second of the game. Couldn't get it to go. 2 good shots by Ingerson there as he was looking for his second of the game. Power play expires as they get another shot on net. It's Bondirk and a save by Grant. And we're back to even strength 5-a-side hockey.
Tell you the pressure that the Saints have shown. They could easily be up by more right now, but Evan Grant, I understand he's given up a couple goals. He's conceded a couple goals, but you know what? Other than that, he's been really strong in net.
3:10 left here in the first. Bouncing puck right in front, sticked again. That time by the 23 of Nowarski, who's had a couple of great shots on net, including the second goal of the game, and a huge hit there between Tanner and Sherbakov. Around the backside of the net, carried out of the zone craftfully by Hornberger. They get pinned in. Burble trying to keep that one in for BHA. Still in zone. Burble chasing back at it now. Kicked away by Gristini. Pinned to the corner. Kicks all the way back out. Zvanek Puck just bouncing around in the defensive zone. Saints need to clear it out. It's just going to get carried out. Now be dumped down by Nowarski. He'll go for a line change. Saints will be able to complete a full line change. Fresh pipe on the ice. Intercepted pass right in front for Krayer. Couldn't be able to get that one to go. Still with the Saints in possession of the puck. Whitehead on the backside. Looking for Krayer once again. Pops that one all the way back out to the blue line. Kept into the zone, and a whistle and a stoppage of play as there was all sorts of pushing and shoving going around, and the puck pops out of play.
This has been very physical so far. We've seen nothing to warrant a minor penalty, or even a major penalty for that matter, except the one roughing call near the Saints bench. But other than that, it's been very physical between these two sides. Constant pushing and shoving.
Yeah, clean physicality is always good in a game. There is a broken twig lying in the middle of the offensive zone that will be pushed around by Barksdale for BHA. It is still out there. It will not affect the ability to take a shot from point for the two of Simpson. That one's going to go all the way down. Icing will get called, and now the trash will be picked up.
Hey, that's shot.
That is an unrepairable stick.
Oh, man.
That is split right. That is split dead in the center.
Yeah. The shot, I believe it was Dallas Potter who shot that. I mean, that didn't miss, but I mean, we're talking about a difference of about 5 degrees. He gets that on the inside, it's going in, but oh my goodness. That's a shot, you know. That one you wish you had back, because if that went in, it would have been smooth. It might have been smooth sailing for Mount Saint, the Saints.
Hall sent one in that kicked off of the backside of Koval's boot and went wide before it even got to Grant, as we've hit the last minute to play here in the first period of play. A battle royale between these two sides in the first 17 minutes will set up, I'm sure, to be a thrilling second and third. Kennedy. Absolutely sandwiched was Davey as he was trying to grab the puck, and he's going to leave his stick as he's holding his wrist going off of the ice.
His left wrist went right down.
And
That's
he goes
good.
right down the tunnel way as well, too. 24 seconds left to go. Penalty called as a tripping at center ice as Davey is off injured and Kennedy gets tripped, and now you've got to start to think as a 2-minute minor for tripping gets called. The Saints are going to start to get a little protective of their players.
Because I'll tell you right now, Davey's not coming back. I think that was easily sprained wrist, broken wrist. He came right down on it. So now you're on a power play, but you're down a man. So will that affect the strategy from the Saints? I'm going to say no, just because of other weapons they have around them.
He's certainly out in the locker room for the rest of this period. He went off of the ice and right down the tunnelway immediately, and hopefully he's okay, and we certainly would love to see him back for the second period, as this is going to send us to the end of the first. There's going to be 1:43 of power play time to carry over, but more importantly, the Saints have 2 on the board to just 1 for BHA. It's 2-1 after 1. They're going to resurface the ice. We'll take a moment to resurface ourselves. You're watching RI Saints M's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
To the 5, did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through, first down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races, touchdown.
And board back out in front, a shot and a score. Into the zone, they're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it!
The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that. Billing King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that. Billing King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that. Billing King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that. Billing King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that. Billing King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score. You know, if they can get the ball into that.
Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White. 2-1 after one. As we get set for a second period action here on Fans Only Sports Network. All right, Saints U15 side up against the Boston Hockey Academy. Ingwerson and Novorosky, the goals for the Saints, as they put 2 into the net and lead this game with 1:43 of power play time to start the second period.
We've had a lot of fun action in that first period, as exemplified by the scoreline. But really, the story of this, I think, has been the physicality. Both teams have continued to match each other through their physicality, and we've really had two minor penalties. But other than that, like what you were saying earlier, in that first period, it was a clean, physical hockey game, and that's what we love to see.
Sammy Dion-Catacquez pitching a good game so far in net today for the Saints. Evan Grant on the opposite side just as well for BHA.
Couple Canadians, Sammy from Montreal, Grant from
Conestoga, Ontario. They got Quebec and Ontario battling battle of the provinces in net tonight.
Thank you for pronouncing how do you say it?
Conestoga.
Conestoga, all right.
As they resurface the ice, so we'll get a fresh sheet to begin this second period of action. Today's RI Saints game on Fans Only Sports Network is brought to you by Stanley Tree, Joseph Lamy, attorney at law, and RREliteRecruits.com. First Saturday of September means hockey and college football as well. We hope that you get a chance to settle in later on today and watch whatever your favorite team is. I have a pretty good feeling my Notre Dame Fighting Irish will be 0-1 after having to go toe-to-toe against Ohio State later today. As much as I wish that they will walk out of Columbus 1-0, I don't know.
I don't know either.
Against Ohio State.
Here's something I want to keep my eye on. Top left corner of your screen. 16 shots for the Saints, 4 for Boston Hockey Academy. That summarizes pretty much how that first period went. Both teams really aggressive in the offensive zone, but the Saints were able to put more on net, so we'll see if that trend can continue.
A stoppage of play as the puck bounds across the line, and I'll take this one just outside of the zone for a face-off after the offsides. 1:21 left on the power play as that one scoots past Hornberger. Will be tapped by Dion-Catacquez. Angerson, as he sends that one forward. Amico holds that one before he sends it into the corner. Once again there for the 7 of Tristan Hagerman. BHA picks this one up and floats it all the way back to the neutral zone. Amico and Hornberger chase it back. Still 45 seconds of time and advantage. Hagerman working through the center, drops one for Ingwerson. Sent that one high and wide.
That was close. There you got bumped afterwards, but if you got a clean look at that.
Spinning through the center and then running into a bunch of traffic. And that was the 16, or was it the 18 of Tate Marty? And that one comes all the way down in a stoppage of play. It was the 16 of Conrad Fondark. My apologies.
Fondark, another kid who, along with Tardy, consistent shots on net.
As mate Tardy is now out there to take that face-off. Grimes along the back line as that one scooted wide of him. Whitehead had to chase it back. Nick Whitehead goes back in. Dylan Cryer Crayer spins off of the play, cycles back, sends that one across. 2-1 will expire the power play, and we're back to five-a-side hockey. Whitehead right in front, an opportunity there that scooted just wide of the outstretched stick of Crayer. Cycles all the way back. Tardy keeps that one in the zone. Whitehead behind the cage trying to wrap around. Stuffed one on the side of the pad of Grant as he's pinned right along the post. Held craftfully by Tardy. Back to the corner again for Grimes up top at the blue line. Grimes skates across the blue line and sends one through traffic before it's saved by Grant, and it is underneath his leg pad, which then he gets a moment of stoppage from the referee to fix his leg pad, and then also looks like he lost
something.
Lost something. I don't know if it's a strap or it is.
The strap that connects his.
It's the strap that goes from the bottom side of his leg pad underneath through his skate blade area to keep it attached to the toe area, and the strap actually broke. And so he's now trying to retie it so that his leg pad will stay attached to his skate. Oh, the things that goaltenders have to go through. 2-1 left to go here with 14:40 left to go here in the second as you look at that legendary block letter M in the center of the ice here at Adelaide Arena. They are adding a Falcon to the ice at Cranston Vets, which will make 4 schools that will have their logo on the center of their ice come start of the high school season. That will be Mount, Burrillville, Smithfield, and now Cranston West. Of course, no one comes close to Mount St. Charles in the 32 championship banners that hang in Adelaide Arena. Most of them, of course, during the Bill Belisle era, and unfortunately we lost Coach Belisle last year during the middle of the hockey season. But the name and his legend will forever stand in Mount St. Charles Academy.
I walked into Adelaide Arena. I've never been here before. I walked into Adelaide Arena and I just looked at the history of this building. I mean, back-to-back state champions.
A multiple of times.
Many times.
They went through a period in the 90s and the late 90s, early 2000s where they won literally every single year.
That is incredible.
For about, I think, 8 straight years.
That is incredible.
And the number of players that have come through Mount St. Charles, whether on the prep side or the high school side, that have gone on in history through into the NHL. Brian Boucher played a number of years for the Philadelphia Flyers, Arizona Coyotes, the Schneiders, Berards have come through Mount St. Charles. A couple of the younger Berard family members currently on Mount St. Charles teams. As there's a hard shot from Kennedy. And if you ever come to Adelaide Arena and you walk into the lobby area, the moment you walk in the doors, you go to the right-hand side and there is its own version of a Hockey Hall of Fame because you just see the murals of players who have gone on from here to have legendary NHL careers, numbers of names on Stanley Cups. And I'm sure there's a few players on these teams that we're going to hear in the NHL in short periods of time. Nolarski sends that one in, it deflected off of the skate of a couple of different Mount players and got through to Grant.
Never know. They could be like Brian Boucher, be a successful goalie. They go on to have a great television career.
Amico is going to get that one from Hornberger as it gets sent forward for Bromley. Bromley has suffered the curse of the jersey today that is seemingly going through this Mount St. Charles program. Number of players, these brand new jerseys, game one of the season, and players losing letters off of the nameplates, and the equipment staff is going to have a little bit of work to do before tomorrow's games. As we saw in the first game, a number of players lost jerseys on the backside. That one's going to again get pinned to the ice by Grant in a stoppage of play. All right, St. Seb's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network, brought to you by Stanley Tree, employee-owned and operated, family-owned and operated. Visit StanleyTree.com for more information. By Joseph Lammy, attorney at law, and by RREliteRecruits.com. Face-off tied up, and then finally won by the Saints, as that one's kicked off by James Ace Bond, the number 9 from Los Angeles, California, and another save by Grant. LA Kings playing at Crypto.com Arena now.
So strange to hear that. Crypto.com Arena. All right.
It was the Staples Center from the day it opened.
Yes.
And now all of a sudden, like 20 years later, it's Crypto.com Arena.
Even now, like Providence Civic Center, Dunkin' Donuts Center, which is what I grew up watching it.
Now it was the Amica
Mutual Pavilion.
Yeah.
I've had so many friends tell me, no, I'm still calling it a dunk. I said, okay.
I think I will as well.
Yeah, me too.
12 left to go here in the second as this one gets kicked around the backside corner. Hagerman tries to work that one forward. He can't, so he drops it off instead. And that one is cycled around carefully by the 16 of Conrad Fondark. Bond chases it. Icing instead will be the call as it's too far down, and we get a stoppage of play. I think I'm going to go warm up in between periods. It is not toasty anywhere in this rink today, not even in the press box.
Yeah, I walked in, I'm looking at the banners, I said, whoo, it's a little chilly. Like I brought it.
Simpson hard shot off of the post. And that one took a wicked bounce off of the Zamboni doors and went not the angle that anyone wanted it to go. Potter tries to spin with that one. My apologies, Cryer. Soma calling for it at the blue line. He was wide open. They push it back instead. Tardy trying to push that one for Cryer. Cryer can't get a full piece of wood on it. It is finally deflected off of the boards once again. And this is a bouncing puck that is just spinning left and right. Hard shot there from Nick Whitehead. Still kept in the zone. Pinned off of the boards. Whitehead is in a little tete-a-tete in the backside corner. And that might be with the 91 of Peyton Serrar. It is the 81 of Matthias Zvanek. As that one's going to kick all the way down. Caught underneath of the skate blade of Dorian Kadquez for a second. Big hit along the side boards, takes down the 2 of Gabe Simpson. He pops right back up and heads on. Whitehead and the Saints offense trying to see if they can net another goal. That one goes right across the goal mouth. Good shot. That came from the 17 of Soma. Dom Soma, though being a defenseman, not unaccustomed to getting goals. We saw a few out of him last season. Amico. Yeah, if you give Soma time and space along the blue line. Amico lost that one across the blue line, and he's going to have to track back. They were going to get called for offsides. dumped in by Kennedy. Amico runs that one to the boards as he runs into Camden Briggs. And a whistle and a stoppage of play, and it looks like we may have a face-off to come up outside of the zone. So Potter against Baylor Berg. As that one is won by BHA and carried out of the zone. Olivia for Berg. Berg off to the right side, has to spin that one back and cannot even get it on net, goes behind the net. Fight for it in the corner. Kennedy's going to scoop this one out. Tried to carry that one forward, was looking for Potter. Potter was able to pull it off of Berg's skate. Carries that one back around. Saints trying to make a little bit of a line change. Potter got run into the boards and then gets run into the boards again. And now we're going to get a penalty and then some. And I think the 18, or is it the 19? That is the 19 of Jack Kennedy is going to get put into the box for a little bit more than 2 as he was third man in and retaliated after the hit. Bond is trying to get in the ear of the referees along with Grimes. Bullard's going to skate near to the referees. So they're going to call Kennedy for roughing. They've called cross-checking on the Boston Hockey Academy player. And he has gone off. And they're asking to put a player in the box because the Boston Hockey Academy player has gone off due to injury. And it's going to be 5 on side. They've just got to put somebody in the box.
Because I believe it was Ben Kornick who was really injured on that last play and went off, and he was going to be called for cross-checking, so that's why they're going to put somebody else in the box.
So Kornick gets called for cross-checking. But he goes off due to injury, and so we're going to play 5 aside after the 2 minutes each given. So 8.5 left to go. 2-1 Saints still leading. Grimes cycles this one through. Carried right back, and a shot that went up over top of the crossbar as that one flickered off the stick of Novarski. Novarski and Ingerson, the 2 goals for the Saints, carried quickly the other way, and that one went a little past Cameron. Saints trying to chase this one outside of the zone. Grimes tried to slide it through, nobody there, as it will just skate its way down the ice and be stopped by Grant for a stoppage of play.
Again, the offense has really been, or the potential offense rather, has really been the story. 21 shots to 4 for the Saints against the Boston Hockey Academy. Boston, I think they've been shown more on the physical side, although it's been matches.
And now it looks like Grant has,
Evan Grant.
Yeah, that strap on his pad has just completely gone. And so we're going to get a timeout. And we're going to see if they're going to just get another pad or if they're going to have to switch goalies. So Grant's going to go in and go to the locker room. And we'll see what they do. They can put Logan Heidemann in.
Well, Kornick's back out, which is a good sign.
Yeah, Kornick's come back out. He's gone into the penalty box. Logan Heidemann is going to come in. So Kornick is back out and in the penalty box. Logan Heidemann's going to come in to net.
Heidemann
as Evan Grant has to get work done on, and BHA is going to call the timeout.
Wow.
They're going to use their timeout now and try to see if Evan Grant can get his goalie pad fixed. So we'll take the timeout as well. You're watching RI St. Sim's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network.
Pharmaceutical company Prevacus says their new concussion medication Prevacol helps repair nerves and promote cell growth.
We can get the drug in the brain in less than 5 minutes. And our plan is when we get that diagnosis on the field of play, give the drug nasally, get it in the brain quickly. When it gets in the brain, it actually gets into the nucleus of your brain cells, and it reduces swelling, inflammation, and oxidative stress at the same time.
When Jake and I first talked about this many years ago, one of my first questions was, will this help me? And he goes, no, this is for treatment immediately when a concussion or you think a concussion has occurred.
Yeah.
The acute problems that exist later on in life, if we can take.
So it does not work in their favor. They call the timeout. Logan Heidemann from Eganville, Ontario has to go into net. And they bring this one. And a whistle and a stoppage of play. Still 5 aside, but Kennedy and Kornick in the penalty box. That one gets kicked around the backside boards from Camden Briggs. Berg battles with Shabakov for BHA against a couple of Saints players.
Oh.
Turnover and a listed shot that ends up going high and wide. Simpson had an opportunity, dropped that off for Ingerson, and he sent it a little bit too high. Now here goes Briggs the other way, spun off of the play. Was Gristini. Simpson trying to go back through the center there. Kicked all the way back for Soma. Soma scoops that up across for Simpson. Simpson starts off as Crayer with him. Simpson takes the shot. Glances right off of Heidemann, comes right back to Simpson again. Soma was cranked and ready to roll, and that puck skated just past him. Dom Soma gets that one through, slots it again once more on the stick of Ingerson. Coming away with a puck and a stick too was the 11 of Nick Whitehead. Saints all over on this one. Glancing back, Whitehead has that one spun away from him. It will get chased all the way down. No icing called as Hornberger drops it for Amico. Amico rubbed off the play there by Barksdale. Kicks back around one more time. Horseshoe around the backside boards. Carried out again for Crayer. Crayer opportunity to go. Dylan Crayer! And that one went right off of the top end of the stick of Heidemann. Saints are knocking on the doorstep here.
Breakaway chance here. This could be big.
Long as the defense was able to get right back. Barksdale picks that one up shut. That one goes through traffic and gets caught up instead in the skates of the 27 of Amico. For mate Tardy. Tardy with Amico. That one caught a piece of a BHA defender and then bounced around before Heidemann was able to stick it away. Grant has come back out of the locker room and is on the bench area. I think they're going to try to get him back in on a next whistle as we get a stoppage of play for icing. And here comes Evan Grant. So Logan Heidemann gets the job done. And he will take a seat once again as Evan Grant has got his pads fixed and comes back into play. 4 and change left to go here in this second period of action. Still standing at a 2-1 scoreline. Grimes completely whiffed on that one, has to cycle back. He had plenty of time to do so. Kennedy deflects it off the sideboards into the zone. Bullard chased it for BHA. Grimes got it at the blue line to keep it in for the Saints. For Kennedy, as the penalty boxes are emptied. BHA carries this one across now, and losing an edge and going down was Koval. Wanted a penalty call there, did not get the call. Saints an opportunity to push this one back outside of the zone. Gets pushed back into the center again. Pinned along the sideboards there by Potter. Dallas Potter from Madison, Connecticut. Playing on the third line center position today is a whistle and a stoppage of play. And we'll get a face-off to come just outside of the blue line with 3:54 to go.
Boston's had their chances, but the Saints defense has really just shut them down whenever they get within 4 feet of the net.
I think Sammy Doyen-Catquez is going to be having a discussion with the coaching staff after the game today and say, can I play tomorrow? I'm fresh. Really haven't done too much. I'm just standing over here with my arm up on the post. This is having a walk in the park today as another shot on net comes from the Saints on Evan Grant. This one cycled along the side boards before it plops up in a pile of snow right in front of the Saints bench. Nico Bromley tried to move it along. Turnover and a good defensive recovery there by Simpson as BHA was almost off to the races. Pushed along the back side of the net, trying to flick one right in front. Standing right there was the 20 of Chase Cameron, but he was unable to get a full piece of wood on it. And it skitters all the way down the ice. We'll get a stoppage of play for icing. I think that maybe actually time to finally once and for all retire that phrase, because not too many hockey players play with sticks of wood anymore.
No, it's what is it now? Fiber? I'd say fiberglass.
It's all some like carbon fiber, graphite, composite materials or whatever. Hagerman has a problem with Bullard and just shoves him straight to the ice. This one's going to come all the way down. It deflected off of Amico's skate, so there's no icing.
And that was just a clean, nothing wrong with that hit. Clean open ice, excuse me, beautifully done.
Ingwerson got taken down. They're going to say there was no issue there. The puck was free of play. As this one's going to come all the way down, though, for icing. And, yeah, that was right in center, but in the course of the action, and nothing really you can say there, but that was a straight takedown.
Nothing you could say except good hit. There you go. No, Boston Hockey has not gotten a shot off in a solid 14 minutes, at least.
That's picked up and carried through by Easton Larson. Larson can only dump that one down into the zone as he's pinned out by 3 red and white jerseys. Bond moves that one along. Tapped by Ingwerson. Gets forward for Hagerman, and they're going to say it went across the blue line back and then once again. And so offsides is the call. 2 more games to go on this first Saturday of hockey as the U16 team takes on the Boston Hockey Academy, and then it will be the U18s opening up defense of their national championship as they take on BHA as well. All home games for RA St. M's Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network this year. September through until March in the long hockey season. For all things being, when we talk about the NHL being 82 games long, these guys play more games than the NHL does by the end of the season with all the tournaments and everything. I think we added this up. They're going to play something like 150 games.
Wow.
Between now and the end of the regular season. Like these kids play a lot of hockey games. I think it breaks down to something like 60 or 70 games a team that they play. Some of the U14s and 15s don't play as many games, but when you add the 16s and the 18s in, ends up with some crazy number of games that get played. Whitehead almost got rubbed out of the play there by Camden Briggs. It comes to the benefit of BHA. Whacked up by Teutons. Simpson's going to try to chase this one defensively to knock it away from a tracking forward 41 of Malik Olivia. And we get a whistle and a stoppage of play. .2. Not thanks to our clock, but the fact the stadium clock has the decimals on it. Bounced around the offensive zone by the Saints. They would be content to go to the locker room here, still carrying a 2-1 lead after a scoreless second period. Had all the action in the first. Hornberger on the corner. This one's pinned down in the deep corner first. Potter's going to have to try to take a whack at it. Kennedy down there as it gets horseshoed around the backside boards once again. Kennedy. Pinned to the corner. Hornberger comes up with it. Whitehead from distance, and that one went right off of the noggin of Evan Grant. In 5 seconds, as this one's going to roll on its edge. Olivia's going to try to take a chance right before the end of the period, and it goes wide. Through 2, it's still 2-1. Saints over BHA. You're watching RA St. M's Hockey, presented by Stanley Tree on Fans Only Sports Network. They'll take the break, so we'll take it as well. We'll see you for the third period.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in center of the ice. Open goal and a score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nail it. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it. The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn,
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. In through the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, Billy King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. Another shot on goal.
Up back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boards back out in front. A shot and they score. Into the zone. They're right on the post side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Cut back the other way to the 5. Did he get in? Lynch sets back. Powers through. First down and then some. He's going to go all the way down 20. 10 to the races. Touchdown.
And boys back out in front. A shot and a score. Into the zone. They're right on the opposing side. Oh, they've got it! The way the opportunity comes back in, center of the ice, open goal, and they score.
You know, if they can get the ball into that, when King goes around the horn herself.
There's going to be a shot.
Coming out is White.
The Falcons nil. And another shot on goal.
Two, 1 after 2. As we welcome you inside Allard Arena. Saints and Boston Hockey Academy in a battle royale that has been a little bit chippier, and as the periods have gone on, we'll see what this third period comes. Penalty box is empty, 5 aside as we start the third. And the Saints get the faceoff win on another clean sheet of ice as Whitehead goes right forward and sends one in on Grant. And a quick shot and save on both sides. Evan Grant in net for majority of the game, save for a brief minute or two as he had to go take care of an equipment issue. Logan Heidemann was well in relief for him. It has been Sammy Doyen Kadkos the whole entire way for Mount. And still that shots on goal differential has just been epic.
That's the big one. I think really, like, again, Boston Hockey, as I was put way high by Dylan Crayer. If Boston Hockey can really get a goal within the next 5 minutes, they are right back in this game. Because right now they've gotten their opportunities, but they've been shut down immediately by the Saints defense. And that's been like that for all 34 minutes of this game. So, I mean, I give them until 10 minutes on the clock. If they can get a goal, it's a whole new game.
James Bond for Hagerman. I think I'm going to laugh at that one all season long.
James Bond.
James Bond.
Unfortunately, the jersey, the Bond went to on.
He's been on his game, though, defensively today for this Saints team, playing on that third line defense on the right side. And that one got through and is kicked aside by Diane Kadkos. Huge hit in the corner. BHA still trying to come out with it. Instead, it's onto the stick of the Saints and Bondark. Conrad Bondark dumped that one right in front of Evans. Poked at it. Puck still free. Whistle and a stoppage of play.
Oh, Grant might be hurt.
I think they're just giving him safety as he was getting kind of knocked around down there as he pops right back up. And that was just a player safety concern. that puck was still loose, but Grant was on his stomach, kind of getting knocked around. Amico fired that one in off of the faceoff. Hagerman tried to get a stick on it. He could not. Instead, it gets spun around on the backside boards. Still trying to look for it is the 16 of Conrad Fonderk. Amico. Back with Hagerman in the center. It's pushed away. And that's moved along by Chase Cameron. U16s to come following the conclusion of this game. And then the 18s open defense of their national championship to close the day. Amico taps that one back in. Fonderk will cycle around the backside himself. Sends that one off. He left it alone, and it was a good shot attempt had there been more open space by Tegan Ingerson. Ingerson has the first goal of the day for the Saints side. It was Baron Nowalski who got the second. Puck bouncing around, and now pushed through defensively by Non-Bobel. Arm goes up from the referee, and a whistle and a penalty has been called. It will be against BHA, and it's going to be the 20 of Chase Cameron, 2 minutes for holding. And so it'll send the Saints on the power play with 14 left to go.
So it's kind of worst case scenario, I think, for BHA, because you need a goal to get back into the game. And now you're down a man. The Mounts already have a power play goal. About to see if they can make it 2 here.
We've talked about how Matt Crayer played in the first game, Dylan Crayer playing in this game, and then we're going to see this one again in the 16s game. It was Anthony Catallo on the left wing side for the 14 team. We'll see Louis Catallo on the right wing side coming up in the 16s game, and that's just what you get in hockey when one brother plays, the other brother plays. They go to the same school. And
already some college commitments from some guys on that U16 squad.
Yeah, that's shocking to see at the 16s as that one goes in on a wicked wrister. It's Nick Whitehead.
I told you. Special teams has been the story for the Mounts. They've come out more aggressive on the man advantage. Thoroughly deserving goal.
Well, Nick Whitehead opens up his 22-23 bank account and gets the insurance goal for Have. There it goes. That was likely to be, because of the way that thing just went solid yellow and then back to red, that was probably an EMS call. We are at the mercy of signal blocks that happen sometimes. Another shot and another save by Grant. U16s against BHA to come after this one, looking at a 1 p.m. face-off time. And then the U18s at 3 o'clock. All RI Saints M's home games for the 22-23 season on Fans Only Sports Network. Amico. Fonderk will spin that one along the back side. Tried to turn a little bit too soon, and Kornick was standing right there along with Briggs, and they're going to kick that one all the way down. Hagerman chases it back into the defensive zone. As it's spinned forward from Bethard off of the stick of Kornick, and Bethard can only send it to the backside boards. Right in front of the Zamboni doors. And that's fished out and then pushed along by the Saints. Zornick sends that one back. BHA tries to go for a line change. As they complete that, it's moved along by Amico. A shot! Oh, Amico! I don't think that's what he was trying to do, but he'll take it. Carter Amico just went upper left 90 and stuck it for a goal. He was just trying to throw that one into the zone, and instead, that's like target practice in the skills competition.
So they're going to wave that off.
Oh, that's a good goal.
Oh, no assist. I apologize.
No assist.
I saw the referee go no. I'm like, oh, okay.
Yeah, good goal.
My apologies.
Good goal by Carter Amico. No assist on the goal because Amico had picked it up off of a BHA player right before he took that shot. So the control by BHA negated any assist. Simpson spins in. A lot of breathing room for the Saints now, up by 3 at 4-1 with 11.5 left to go in this game. Simpson fires that one. He was looking for the upper 90 as well, too. That one came over good. Nowrowski barred down! His second of the game, and it's 5-1 for the Saints.
They have just blown this open. Quick shots, putting them right where you want them. Upper right quadrant, upper left quadrant, off the pipe it in.
So Baron Nowrowski picks up his second of the game. And they gave the assist to Ryder Tanner. Crayer, a 4-goal lead now. And bookending scoring from the Saints. 2 in the first, now 3 here in the third. Crayer in wide open space. Did that one get through? No, from Nick Whitehead. He was looking for his second of the game. Tardy sends one right across. Grimes is going to pick it up off of the sideboards. He's going to dump that one in for Crayer. Crayer is going to get tied up there with a 10 of nonverbal. Still on the stick of Dylan Crayer, and now we get a whistle and a stoppage of play, and we're going to get a penalty, and BHA is going to get called. A hooking call on nonverbal. And a power play for the Saints with 10.5 left to go in this one, and leading by 4 at 5-1. If you are BHA, this is not exactly where you want to be right now.
No. Because they've had chances. I mean, they really have. The defense from Mount has just been absolutely stifling.
Baron Nowrowski from New Lenox, Illinois gets the goal. Ryder Tanner from McCall, Idaho gets the assist. And it's 5-1 Saints. Amico trying to send that one right through the center. Getting hit hard into the boards. No call there was Kennedy. Amico works it on the backside corner along with Potter. Potter is going to be able to fish it out. Potter comes back from Fonderk. Fonderk thought about pulling the trigger and then holds back instead. Hornberger works that one. Off of the sideboards for Potter. Amico, he thought about pulling the trigger as well too and then held back. Potter right in the center as that one got onto the stick side of the 19 of Jack Kennedy. 1:01 left to go on the power play as this one's going to go underneath the feet of Evan Grant, my apologies. And will be held for a stoppage of play. .57 seconds left to go on the advantage. Houston. Cycle all around, looking for Long on the opposite side corner. They couldn't get it through as Camden Briggs was trying to shove it along the boards and got shoved out by a couple of different Saints players. Whitehead along with Hagerman. Simpson calling for it on the opposite side corner. It is pushed back through by Ingerson and then flicked into the net for a goal from the 7-0 Tristan Hagerman.
I mean, all morning into the afternoon, the Saints catching BHA out of position when they go on a press. Hagerman adding his name to the list of gentlemen who have made the BHA defense pay. The Atlanta native makes it 6-1.
Yeah, from the Peach City, Atlanta, Georgia, and Tristan Hagerman adds a 6-pack for this Saints team as that one deflects off of the backside boards, came right back, and Evan Grant just snagged it, and then Hagerman now right up in the face and having some words with Camden Briggs.
Whitehead gave somebody a cross check right at the end of that, so he'll go to the box for a couple minutes.
Hagerman, Ingerson, Novorosky with 2. That's a collection of goals that have been pushed around. Nick Whitehead is the other player that has one, and that's the 6 goals on 5 different goal scorers.
Well, Amico had one too.
Miko had an assist. So, Cutter Miko's. I mean, what do we got? We got Harrison Ingerson,
Whitehead.
2 by Novorosky, Nick Whitehead, Cutter Miko. We did. We have Cutter Miko for a goal, yes.
And
six goals on 5 different goal scorers.
There you go. And then Grant Barksdale had the goal for BHA. It's out. He has 2 goals on the year and two games played.
Yeah, BHA came in with having a game played. They did lose that game, but they did have 1 game that they have played on their season already. From Mount, this is game 1 of a long season. That one's going to deflect off of the sideboards, go all the way down for icing. We're going to get a stoppage of play. Still about a month away from college hockey season. We'll kick that off on September 30th as University of Rhode Island Rams take on Oswego State.
Are you going down to Kingston for that one?
I will not be in Kingston for that game. I will be at Boss Arena a couple of times this season for some URI games, but will not be in Kingston that night. I believe if the mindset of my schedule in my head is correct, either Mount has a game that night, there are a few Friday night games that some of the teams have, or Rhode Island Hockey Club, which is the new juniors team in the Eastern Hockey League, may very well have a home game that night as well, as their season gets underway pretty soon too. HC Rhode Island playing out of Thayer Arena in Warwick in the Eastern Hockey League Juniors Elite level. And that season starts September 16th. The season starts. Our first broadcast here on Fans Only Sports Network will be September 17th when they open the home season. You're going to be able to catch all of the HC Rhode Island games right here on Fans Only Sports Network. Is
Tardy almost made a 7.
Season. Yeah, Tardy was looking for number 7 there. Camden Briggs carries this one back across. It cycles around. And again, moved through the defensive zone. Stick taps from the goaltender, and that one is carried all the way back. Icing will be the play as the penalty expires. And we're back to 5-a-side hockey with 6:52 left to go. Mercy of the signal gods once again. We are high up in the arena, though I will tell. Oh, that one hit the crossbar and came back out as trying to fire one from distance. It was a 16 of Conrad Fondark. Cameron headed the other way. It gets caught up in the stick of Simpson. Potter at it for a second, and then it bounces and rolls back around. Pinned into the sideboards underneath the body of Shabakov. It's pulled back up for a second. Shabakov calling for it. Hard shot from Shutt. Bounced around in the zone. Pushed along once again. It got caught up in the body of a couple of different BHA players. Kennedy coming back with it. Spinning and scoring. And it's the 16 of Conrad Fondark.
He was bound to get one eventually. He's had a great game. Nate Tardy as well. I mean, the only player who hasn't scored yet that has had just a phenomenal game. Potter's been consistent for them. Dylan Crayer's been great. An all-around complete and amazing effort from the Saints today.
And that one's again pushed back onto the body of Evan Grant. 6 different goal scorers, 7 goals on the game. Conrad Fondark from White Bear Lake, Minnesota, opening his 22-23 bank account. It was a matter of time before that was coming. Would be almost shocking if we got through game 1 and not having a Conrad Fondark goal after the number he scored last season. Goebel takes this one, shot, save, made.
Now he is from hockey country, White Bear Lake, Minnesota.
Yeah, that's hardcore hockey country up there where he is. Probably grew up playing on a lake. .458 left to go in this one. Another shot saved by Cataquiz. Our apologies for a little bit of video hiccup. I wonder if our jet signal has decided to get as cold as we are up here in the booth. Kornick, Amico. This one's pushed along the backside corner. Fondark pokes at it. Back for Amico once again. Save made by Grant. And we'll stop play with 4:14 left to go.
That's his third shot on net, Carter Amico. And again, another great effort. I mean, he towers over everybody on that ice. 6'5", Westbrook, Maine. He's having a great start to his season.
4 left to go in this one, and a 6-goal lead now. As Amico will chase that one back. Carter Amico cycles that one around the backside boards, picked up here by Whitehead. Whitehead has his name on the score sheet. It is flicked all the way back into the zone. No icing called. And along by Tardy. Tardy off the sideboards in front of the Mount bench. Got caught up in the body. Only 13 of Ryan Hornberger. For Nick Whitehead. Whitehead has that one knocked away from his stick. Scoots all the way back to the blue line. Simpson grabs it. Now for Soma. Soma drops that off for Whitehead. Mount content to, I think, move the puck around in circles. Whitehead. Or Simpson fired that one all the way up high and wide. Another shot, and that goes off of the edge of Grant's glove and up into the netting, and it'll stop play.
"31 shots now for the Rhode Island Saints."
The last time one got on Coquist was a while ago.
The Boston Hockeys, I mean, they've gone now almost 2 full periods without a shot on net. That just tells you how good this defense has been, and Sammy Doyon Cataquiz has not had.
Yeah, when you're taking shots and the shots are 6-7 feet wide of the net, that's not a quality shot, nor is it a shot on goal when it's going off into the side corner, and that's the only place they've been having to play dump into the corner. 2.5 left in this one. Not much left to be said.
Another puck up in the netting.
And we'll have to see where the next game to follow will be after this one. It was scheduled for 1 p.m. Eastern time, and it sits at 12:55 right now. They're going to have to do a quick run of the ice and then get the teams to come right back out. Potter pushes this one along. Tapped by Grimes. Grimes pushes that along the backside boards. Grimes gets tied up in a battle over there. Potter over there in the corner as well. Cycled back around. Inside of the final 2 to go here in regulation. And a 6-goal lead for the Saints at 7-1. Tapped off. Kennedy pushes that one forward for Fondark. Fondark gets pulled down. No call from the referees. Don't think they'll really even want to call there with 90 seconds left to go. Amico. Amico looks to push that one through. Kennedy back into the backside boards. Potter. Fondark picks that one up as Potter got slammed into the boards. Scoots wide of Hornberger, and then they'll call off sides.
So here you go. 76 seconds left. Chew the clock. Get out of today with a win.
It just started skipping. Like it just started flashing. I'm going to reset after the period.
Amico.
Carried into the zone. Bounces around. Kornick's going to pick that one up. Pushed around by the Mount defense and offense. And this one back to the blue line. Boble. Boble's going to carry through. That one's going to kick to side by Kutquiz. And a stoppage of play. It's laggy. It's a little laggy.
Boble and Bromley in the face-off circle. Face-off won by
52.
Boble.
Carried off of the backside boards. This one's going to cycle around. Scooped up and carried forward. One more time, Novorowski. Was he looking for the hat trick? That one's going to get fired. It gets away from Grant. Spin back inside. 30 seconds left to go in the period. And a 6-goal lead will easily put this one into the win column for the Saints. Amico, no icing called, and that should do it. They'll carry it back across. Amico will hold it along the sideboards. He gets rubbed out of the play. That one's pinned to the sideboards. Kicked back in the neutral zone, and now an issue between one Mount player, which is Amico, and a BHA player.
Tootinus in there, Ryder Tanner in there. Amico got hit by Camden Briggs.
I'll reset after the game.
Britton Bethard in there as well on the roughing.
Yeah, they're going to sort this one out, and I think that's just going to be players getting sent to the dressing room early because there's 5.7 seconds left on the game. There's no real point to put them in the penalty box.
Now that's just a frustration hit there. Nobody wants to start the season off with 2 losses.
No, BHA unfortunately is going to have to start the season off for 2 losses because they're down 6 with 5 seconds left to go. They just want somebody in the box. Yeah. They're just saying just put somebody in the box because the other player has gotten sent.
Caden Grestini from Vegas travels into the box. So in 5.7 seconds, the Rhode Island Saints will officially have their first win on the season.
That one's going to cycle around the backside boards. 2 and 1 will sound, and the U15s have added to the victory tally today as they pick up a convincing win 7-1 over Boston Hockey Academy. So half of the day done here at Adelard, and the Saints have been on the positive side on both matches today. And they're going to move this one quickly because it is almost 1 o'clock, and that's supposed to be the next game. So Saints win 7-1 over BHA, and that concludes the U15 game. We're going to take a moment to breathe and get ready for the 16s to come play. You're watching RI St. Sims Hockey on Fans Only Sports Network. We'll see you tomorrow.